Okay, Assalamualaikum. Dan untuk video hari ni, aku nak buat reaction untuk trailer terbaru Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3. Dan tak silap aku, trailer ni dia akan tunjuk gameplay juga. Selain daripada tu, aku tak tengok langsung trailer ni. Yang aku tahu dia baru dia keluar trailer. Jadi, tanpa kita melengahkan masa lagi, jom kita tengok.
You there, is my voice reaching your ears?
Nah, sampai. Kita
You
gua
have been
musik lah.
summoned, brought here from
Wah.
a land far, far away.
A voice calls into you. Wish. Nampak baru je. Okay, besar kop. Ay,
Who are you and what are
rumah ni
you
hidup
doing?
lagi.
Do you know what brought
Weh,
you
lain
here?
macam
And
dia
where
punya
you
ni
came
apa
from?
pun.
I mean, do you even know where you are? And it's not like you or I have any lead, so why not join the GS squad?
So, aku
Keep your hands off that, you dirty thief!
break.
One more inch.
No, aku lawan lah.
I'll knock you right into next week, do you hear me?
So,
Okay, kita punya kereta mute juga.
will you fight with us for the sake of world
The
peace?
gamer one.
You still don't know much about this world, right? Well,
Yang ni orang
I
panggil
want to
John
test you with a
1000.
special mission. Bulma and I talked it over, and we have decided that you will enroll in a
Dan
school.
Akstar dia pun dah berubah.
There, you will learn more about this world.
Lilika.
It's nice to meet you both. I'm Lilika. Hey everyone. It's rare to see new faces in this class.
Okay, nampak macam dia pun tak buat cinematic macam Xenoverse 2 punya DLC tu.
We'll
Itu
see who's
tap.
laughing in a
Ish,
minute.
ni pun saya ni.
We're the GS squad, champions of justice. Let's suit up.
Wih, gameplay dia entah.
Heroes away! Heroes like us never lose. Right, trusty sidekick?
I feel some weird connection between
Ni
us.
apa ni?
Good.
Yang dia lah api.
I believe you can handle it. Transforming into another
Okay, banyak
possible.
percakapan ni.
We can win if we work together.
Oi. Apa ni? No. Dia boleh jadi karakter tu pula.
You can do it. You can win this. I know it.
You
Lain
prove
macam ni.
strong. You might even have more potential than Gohan.
Oh.
Feel that power?
Ni Super Soul ke apa?
Just focus on giving it everything you've got. Challenging us was your
Super
first
Zeta.
mistake. It'll also be your last.
Oh, nampak macam Super Soul lah yang tu. Oh, ui. Dia kena hijau lah. Berarti yang beli Super Saiyan. Okay. Itu satu-satu suara untuk karakter kita.
Person in need. Right, sidekick? Today begins the first chapter.
Bumon ni
of
macam
heroic
prominent lah
saga.
dalam cerita. Okay, wishlist 2027. Okay, dah habis. Okay, rupanya ada gameplay . Aku ingat gameplay tu dekat trailer tu yang ada sikit tu. Rupanya ada lagi gameplay dia.
This year at
So ni
some
daripada YouTuber Globe tak silap aku. So dia cakap dia dapat first hand tengok gameplay Xenoverse 3. Lepas tu dia buat video, so kita akan tengok video ni.
Summer Games Fest, I got to see Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 gameplay.
So
for
dia ada
the very
dua
first
karakter.
time. I didn't get to play it, unfortunately, but it was played right in front of me. It wasn't a video, it was live gameplay, and it was a demo very similar to this one we're watching right now. I'm gonna let it run uncut, and I'll let you know everything that was told to me during this presentation,
Okay, ni game
everything that I was able
one.
to learn, as well as break down the gameplay that we're about to see. We're gonna start right here in this room. We're
Aku
gonna
tak
take a
nampak
look
game
at the lobby
2.
outside of
Aku
this
nampak
room.
game 1
I
banyak.
got to see the city outside of the lobby too, but unfortunately we don't have that footage. But then we're
betul,
gonna
kalau
jump
tengok
into a
UI
mission
kan.
where you'll see some of the basics of combat, and we're even gonna
Aku
fight
tutup
against
sound dia. Nah, kalau apa tengok UI untuk third personal dah lain lah. Dia dah tak sama dah macam Xenoverse 2 dengan Xenoverse 1. Dia pada overhaul lah.
mission as Gamma 1 is actually calling us to talk about this request that he has, and so we'll head there and we'll have a big mission and a boss fight at the end. But we'll start right
Okay.
here in this room
Bilik
because it's
Cepah
kind of
juga.
messy right now. It is the same as we saw in the revealed trailer, so That seems to indicate that this is kind of early game, but I was told that you can actually customize this room fully. You can change
No,
things
boleh
around. You can make this
customize.
room your own room.
Fine,
But
soon.
if this is early game, it is going to be a little bit confusing because when we jump into a mission, you'll see that this character is actually level 40. Now, I want to bring up the stats that we saw right before we jumped
Okay.
into this bedroom. And you may
So
notice
first, kita
that we
dapat
have 5
neutral
stats
stat.
this time around. HP, strike attack and defense, blast attack and defense, and that is it. No stamina, no ki, no anything like that. Definitely a simplification of that is it. No stamina,
Ya, ada
HP,
animation
strike attack and
lompat
defense,
dah.
blast attack and defense, and that is it. No stamina, no ki, no
Xenoverse 2 punya
anything
lompat
like
biasa
that.
je.
Definitely a simplification of the RPG systems or the stats that we saw in Xenoverse 2, at least on the stats side. Also, you may have seen some scans earlier in the month or I
Itu
guess
dynamic
last
game
week,
baru.
that had a little bit of a mistranslation. The GS on the characters' shoulders, on their uniforms, and in the
GS.
trailers and everything, that stands for the Great Saiyaman Corps, not the Great Saiyan Corps. And yes, this
Oh,
is
Great
Vegeta from the
Saiyaman
Saiyan arc
Corps.
that you're seeing right here in the lobby. I spotted Trunks, I spotted Goku as well. These characters seem to just be hanging around. They may be mentors like they were in Xenoverse 2. But outside, we're not going to get to see what the town looks
Vegeta
like.
tu
'Cause we're gonna
mentor,
jump
lain
straight
macam.
into the mission. Now, why are these characters here? It will make sense. That's what I was told. But right now, the story, it was not the focus of this demo. It was definitely the gameplay. And here we go.
Story.
A portal looking very similar to Xenoverse 2 Portal. And the mission that we're about to embark in, most missions are actually 4-player
Budak ni
co-op.
kata tolong
If
kita
you
gerak
don't
ni.
have players to play alongside you, you're going to play as the bots. We see a Majin, we see a Frieza race. We're playing as an Earthling, and Saiyans are also confirmed. So those are 4 races right now that have been confirmed. Playable
UI je
for
lagi
Xenoverse 3.
bagi aku lagi lawa.
I definitely am expecting the mechanics as well, but we'll see if they have any more.
Oh, kalau
announcements
tengok
beyond that.
dekat kiri bawah
Right
tu
now,
ada Trunks.
there's a lot going on
So,
on
into
screen,
Super
and I'll
Soul
be sure
kot.
to take my time to break down all of it. First thing you may notice is Kaioken Assault and Kamehameha, 2 big special moves that were done immediately. Big break as well, and this is Super God Fist.
Whoosh.
Now, the skills are on cooldown. You can't just do them.
The
You can't just
cooldown,
spam them. They
Oh,
don't
aku lupa
cost
tak ada
key anymore.
charge,
They are completely free, but you do have to manage the cooldowns, which are pretty short,
Oh.
to be honest. Speaking
Aduh.
of key, you may notice that there is no stamina. Key
Tak ada
does
key eh?
both things, offense and defense. Stamina was more of a defensive resource back in Xenoverse 2. You can
Okay.
use it for some offense stuff as well, but there was a clear divide of like, okay, we're going to use key for offensive skills and stamina mostly for defense. Now, you have to manage both. You see the key bar at the center of the screen. It's a very crucial piece of
Okay,
resource, and
the
that's
key
why
bar
they
dia
put
aku
it front
nampak,
and center. I believe you can have a maximum of 5 key bars, and since they are not a stat that you level up anymore,
Oh,
it may
kira
be
ni.
homogenized. Every character may have 5 key bars. The reason why I believe that is that every enemy also has 5 key bars. Every boss you're going to encounter here has 5 key bars, so it may just be universal.
Kira
5 key
keyboard
bars for every
dengan
character.
stamina tu satu
Here's the
benda.
ultimate Super Kamehameha.
Ush,
You can
tu
aim
boleh
it,
aim
targeting multiple characters, taking all of them down.
Answer.
Now, on the left side of the screen, you see the L2 button. That's how you do your ultimate, L2 plus triangle. The
L2
other 2
ultimate.
mechanics are brand new, but you will notice that there is no escape ability anymore. So that is a slot that they are seemingly getting rid of.
Weh,
Not to
overhaul
say that
teruk
there
lah.
aren't
Dia nombor
defensive
3
mechanics.
ni.
There's a new mechanic right there. Soul Assist, where you summon the help of one of the Z Warriors of the past. I believe villains will also be available. I mean,
Soul
in
Assist.
Xenoverse, but that
Bukan
is
Soul-
not been
Soul apa
confirmed
yang aku cakap
at
tadi?
this point.
So
And
dia
yeah,
Soul
you
Assist.
have 2 stocks of that. It does not spend any key. You just have it on a cooldown pretty much. The other mechanic, the other new mechanic, is called Soul Switch. And that
Soul
is the
Switch.
Trunks face that you see right
Oh,
there.
the Soul
We'll see that in
Switch.
action in a second as well. But I would love to tell you first that Soul Switch actually replaces your awakening ability. So if you're an Earthling or, you know, a character that doesn't have a big focus on transformations, I could see that being useful. But if you're playing a Saiyan, let's be real, you're going to have a Super Saiyan transformation in there. Or your favorite Saiyan transformation, who knows? So Soul Switch may not see a lot of use in the final game when Xenoverse 3 comes out.
So
That's
switch
just
tu
the
boleh
theory,
tukar
however,
jadi
who's to say
transformation ataupun
how
kita nak tukar dia
players are
karakter
going
yang
to
kita nak.
use, how they're going to gravitate, but
Tapi aku
typically it's
macam
Xenoverse, you want to create your own character and you want to
ragu-ragu
be able to
dengan
transform. So
keputusan
from
nak
here,
buang
we jump
stamina
forward
dengan
to
ki
the boss fight, and it is Broly Super. He's going to start with a
untuk
big boss
aspek
attack,
kompetitif
just
macam mana pula.
a barrage of ki blasts that you have to hide behind these icebergs for. You know, pretty simple mechanic, but it's good to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well
Oh,
in
ini kira
multiplayer. I mean,
macam
this is the
semi
type of
open
attack we
world lah.
see in a lot of multiplayer games. And this kind of movement uses the environment to protect yourself from enemy attacks. Usually works really well. Now, with
Sebab
ki
kalau
being such a
Xenoverse
central
2
resource, you will notice that
sebab kalau Xenoverse 2 punya boss dia akan pergi ke tempat lain tu baru boss tu spawn. Yang ni tiba-tiba dia spawn terus ya. Memang nak kena ulang balik.
transform. So from here, we jump
Dia sama kan macam Xenoverse 2 tapi
forward
tu lah
to
tempat dia lagi
the
luas lah.
boss fight, and it is Broly Super.
Broly tu nampak
He's
kecil.
gonna start with a big boss attack, just a barrage of ki blasts that you have to hide behind these icebergs for. You know, pretty simple mechanic, but it's good to see that they're still doing these big boss mechanics that work really well in multiplayer. I mean, this is the type of attack we've seen in
So
a lot
untuk
of
boss
multiplayer
battle dia
games.
ada bar kat atas.
And this kind of movement uses the environment to protect yourself from enemy
Yang
attacks.
Xenoverse 2
Usually
ada.
works really well. Now, with ki being such a central resource, you will notice that a lot of the actions that used to use ki, like super dashing, do not use ki anymore. The homing dash still
Itu lah.
does, but a
Banyak yang
lot
tak
of the
pakai
actions
ki.
that you do actually restore ki automatically. Oh, here's the soul switch, by the way. We're going to
Okay,
become
ni dia
Trunks for a
bertukar
limited
jadi
time,
Trunks.
41 seconds, according to the bottom left. And that is going to change your melee attacks.
Oh.
That is going to change your supers as well. And that's going to change your ultimate. In fact, I think we're going to see a couple of them. But speaking of ki and stamina, as you are punching up the opponent... Oh, I just noticed. Trunks actually has more ki than 5 bars. So,
Mana
forget what I
ki
said
dia?
about
Kita
the
nampak
universal
pun.
mechanic. Or maybe it's a
Oh situ. Baru nampak ki dia.
soul switch exclusive thing. There's a burning attack, and here's Shining Soul Slash. 2 more specials that we'll probably be able to equip on our created
Okay,
characters
Broly
as
spam
well.
kuasa je.
Now, as Broly takes damage, notice that his ki is going down, especially when dealing melee damage. And with only 5 seconds to go, let's unleash the Heat Dome attack, the big ultimate. Now, speaking
Satu
of
jadi
melee
biasa dia.
attacks, it doesn't seem to be the case anymore that you just have a fixed set of melee combos depending on the race that you pick. It's not like all the Saiyans are going to have the same combos, all the Earthlings are going to have the same combos. I'm specifically talking about the square and triangle buttons, the punches and kicks, because now you can actually equip combos from or movesets from your mentors. I've been told specifically that Vegeta and Trunks are available. The Saiyan that I saw being played, because I didn't see Earthling. This is an Earthling that we're watching right now. The Saiyan that I saw being played was using Vegeta's moveset. I'm not sure what this one is. Could be Vegeta as well. But you will be able to equip the moveset of different characters, and that's definitely going to increase the variety of gameplay and the variety of character that you can actually create. Now, ki doesn't only
ki dia ada
when you
3
attack
ya.
an opponent, it also increases when you attack an opponent unless you are doing a series of homing dashes like this. Obviously, that's very expensive, but with the boss's health that low, it was definitely worth it. And that is the end of the demo. Obviously, there's still a lot to learn about this game, but I got what I wanted, which was to look at gameplay. These are the game's bones. This is what it plays like. From here, I would love to see what content they are going to bring into.
So kita dah nampak dah gameplay dia macam mana. Aku cuma nak tahu aspek kompetitif rank tu macam mana semua. Kalau kata solo play ni bagi aku okey Hang boleh target multiple enemy, hang boleh aim lagi. So aku tak mau panjangkan video ni lagi. Jadi kalau kata ada lagi trailer Xenoverse 3 ni, aku akan buat reaction lagi. So harap hampa enjoy video ini. Jangan lupa like, share, subscribe. Nanti kita jumpa di video yang akan datang. Assalamualaikum.